There we go. This is the way I want it to be. Oh boy. Oh, every day is different. Every day is different. I am back.
There we go.
Please come back to me. I'm going to wait for you to get back. And here I am. Here I am. I am back. Hopefully you can come back to me, ladies. Please come back. I knew that this was going to happen. So I guess there's a little bit of lag. So I am going to... Hey, Elise, you're back. Thank you, ladies. Thank you for coming back. That was so silly of me, you know. I'm telling you, this anniversary is getting crazy. Welcome back. Make sure that you make a comment, okay? And so if you're coming back to me, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, Elise, I can see you. I can see Mackenzie. I know that I had more people. Hopefully they'll come back. And let me see if I can share this in my group, if I can, because then everybody else can see it, okay? There, I'm sharing it over there, okay? So let's go on. Good morning, everybody. Good morning again. This is take 3. Okay, so Monica Gibberti, I am stamping with Monica here in Stafford, Virginia. This is my website. This is my May host code. And as I said previously, today is my anniversary. 17 years with Stampin' Up. So I'm going look for my email newsletter, because as I told you, I like to reward my customers for helping me stick around for this long. And also I mentioned that I'm shooting for the next incentive trip for from Stampin' Up because it's an extended stay in Maui. So I love that. So if you're going to share this video, then you will be entering the drawing for the 2 projects that I'm making today. Okay, so did my spiel, and since I took already quite a bit of your time, I am going to say hi to everybody. Thank you for coming back. Thank you Debbie, Rita, Mackenzie, and Elise. I can see you now, but if more people pop on, make sure to leave a comment and share, okay? So let's start with the show. Today's show, it's like, okay, this lady is crazy. So before I go on with my cards, I just need to remind you of the give back, the COVID give back that Stampin' Up is doing. It is basically a download of a PDF that includes 15 pages of sentiments. And the beauty of it, obviously, this is printed on copy paper, but you can print it on cardstock, the cardstock color of your choice. So you have some of them that are in black, or some of them that are different colors. And I just printed these. So what Stampin' Up is doing is basically donating the $12 that the PDF cost, donating entirely to 2 organizations for during this time. And the organization is the World Health Organization and United Way. And they chose to do it because they're worldwide, and because Stampin' Up is all over the world. Kind of, it's in the Americas, Europe, Australia, and Japan. So that's why they chose these 2 organizations. Obviously, if you decide, you have the option to choose one or the other, or both of them, okay? And as I said, the cost is $12. Download it, print it as many times. It's one download, but you can have it in your computer, and the beauty of it is that you don't need any stamps. So yesterday I was part of a group, and I wanted to show you what I did, and I did a little video on that group, and I showed different and I showed a card done 3 ways. So this was the first one, very simple and easy. I took the saying because it's already stamped. Just design a series paper. These are note cards that Stampin' Up! Sells, and I went simple, a little of a step up, and then this one. Okay, simple and easy. You can choose, because I had 3 or 4 of these printed on the sheet of paper, so I decided to use them all. And you can just be so simple, halfway, or going all out. You know me with a blank. Just a little sample. Okay, what am I going to show you today? Today I'm going to focus on 2 stamp sets. One is a stamp set and the other one is a bundle, and they're both retiring. As you know, Stampin' Up! Has released the retiring list, and I did a video. But today I want to show you what we're making. I'm going to show you both cards at once, and then we'll go from there. Okay? So this is the first one. This is the first card. Hello, Becca. Hello, everybody. Okay, this is the first card, and I designed this for my team challenge, and I still need to post it. But there was a choice of colors, and so I decided to do this card, and this stamp set is retiring. And then this is the other one. In this case, I designed this, and the bundle is retiring. Okay, so let's start with the first one. This one requires a little bit of coloring. I'm going to put it right there. I'm going to take everything out for you and go quickly. Okay, these are all my supplies that I would need. Hopefully I will not make a mess for you. Let me grab a bone folder, because I always forget my bone folder. And let me grab all this stuff. So the first thing that I'm going to do, I'm using this stamp set. It's called Beautiful Day. You will find it in the annual catalog. And this is very nice if you like to color. You can do so many techniques with this one. I chose to use my favorite coloring tools, the blends. Okay, so this is the color, the stamp set, and then I'm using black in there. So let me grab everything for you, quick and easy. It doesn't require a lot. And so let's go. The first thing that I'm going to do is show you, when you get a stamp set, well, this is the old style, because now we have the cling. So this is the old style that I had, because this stamp set has been on for a while. So you just take it and press it down. This is crooked, so you can do this there. Okay, and then press down. Because this is not a cling, it has a little bit of a, so you gotta really press. Okay, let's do the first part. I'm gonna take this. I'm going to take my favorite black Memento. I'm going to apply black ink here. Hopefully I will stamp straight for you ladies. See how I like to press there. Gonna flip it and see if this is gonna be straight. Maybe yes, maybe no. If it's not, it looks like the butterfly is gonna fly away. Okay, and then really press down and up. There you go. Okay, that is done. I'm gonna set it aside for a minute, and now I'm gonna stamp the sentiment. I'm gonna keep the card right here so you can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna stamp that sentiment, and I already mounted the stamp. I'm not pushing hard, just tapping. And let's see, I use this grit paper to help me go stamp straight. Maybe yes, maybe no. Let's see. Okay, straight enough for me. Done. So I'm done. Then let's go finish with all the stamping. If you notice on this one, I stamped a little bit of the flowers, and this is the other image from the stamp. Okay, so this has good imagery to color, but also solid that you can stamp. And because I'm using color on color, so I'm using Highland Heather, and this is crushed curry color, and this is my Pear Pizzazz. Okay, so because I did not want the color to be so dark on the cardstock, I'm going to stamp off. So ink, stamp off, and stamp randomly. Really, ladies, there is no right or wrong. And then you can even flip your stamp there. Always stamp off, because I want it to be subtle. There's no need to stamp in the middle because it will be covered, but I'm just gonna go through the outside. Okay, let's see, this one will be seen. That's it. Okay, done. Put it away. So I think all my stamping is done, and put everything aside. What I'm gonna do now, actually no, I'm gonna stamp the insert, the inside. I decided to do the same flower, so might as well do it right away. You know, stamping on the inside is always a good thing. So this time I decided to go full blast with the color. Ta-da! Simple and easy. Okay, now you're gonna watch me color a bit, but this is fun. I mean, it's relaxing for me. So I chose the color challenge was to use yellow, purple, or yellow or gold, purple, and green. So I use these colors, and I'm gonna quickly color with the Stampin' Blends. These are alcohol based, and they have a fine tip, a bullet tip, and a brush tip. I like to use my brush tip and go, and because you really need to just brush it over. Quick and easy, and I'm gonna go quick and easy. Okay, done. What else did I use? I went, this is that, you know, because I did it. Who remembers? You know, I designed a card one time. And I need to remind you that blends do bleed on the other side. So you always want to have a matting or something on the back. Don't show the card, you know, don't show. I wouldn't be able to color this on a one layer card. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, I think this is done. I'm gonna go with my yellow right here. And the color is nice because they blend. So as you can see, I'm doing it here. Quick and easy. Okay, I think my yellow is done. Then let's go with the color. I chose light green apple green, no, granny apple green. Still using my, see how quick and easy it is? And you don't have to worry about staying in the line, because if you color on the black, it's not going to show. If you color on the yellow, it will, obviously. Then you can go over and blend everything. Then I'm going to do it this way, right here. So let me go quickly for you. And I'm not pushing too hard on the tip. Just use it as a brush. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I have this, and then I'm done. I'm gonna go with the dark there. In the meantime, if you ladies have questions and stuff, you can post them on there. And as I said, I'm thanking everybody that is popping on. Make sure that you comment so I know who's on, because I see you appearing and then boom, you're gone if you don't post a comment or so. And then if you share this video and, you know, share it and show your friend what we're doing this morning, then you get entered in the drawing and you will receive one set of the cards that I'm making today. Okay, one of each. Isn't that cool? So that would be either delivered or mailed, depending if you're close to me, or if you're out of town, I will mail it to you. Some of you already have received. Okay, that's the coloring. Done. No more. So now it's time to build my card. And I always go with this. Okay, so this one is gonna go on crooked. You know me, I'm crooked. Because it could have been this way, but I don't like it. I just like to be this way. So I'm taking my liquid glue because it's the fast and easy, and also because it's repositionable for a little while. So you can do this and just take it, move it. If you don't like it, you know, you can just slide it for a few seconds in there. Then I'm gonna take the bow, the ribbon, and now you're gonna watch me tie a bow. Let's see if I can do this in front of you ladies. There. This is how my bow goes. Voila. Simple and easy. Then I'll fix it for you, okay? We'll make it all pretty. So I tie it wherever it's gonna be easy for me to maneuver it. And then I just slide it. Okay. Bring it down like so. Trim this side a little bit, and there. Then I'm gonna take my favorite adhesive, you know me, and dimensionals. Okay, that would be straight. Then I'm gonna take 2 dimensionals and stick them in the back of my sentiment. And if you have a hard time, pinch the middle, and voila, coming off right away. And here we go, trying to be as straight as possible. There. So this part is done. Now, I'm gonna I should have embossed this, but my strip is gonna go from this to this. So I'm gonna move aside, take my Big Shot or whatever die cutting machine, and Stampin' Up! Is coming out with the new die cutting machine. This is what they used to have. Now I'm still gonna use this, but when the new one is coming out, you're gonna bet that I'm gonna get it. So I'm using an embossing folder. This one is retiring, okay? And I am going to just put my piece of paper in here, close it, put it in my machine, and run it through. And when it comes out, you're gonna do like, ta-da! There you go. This is what you do. Big Shot. And now it's time to build my card. Build this one. So I'm taking my multi-purpose liquid glue, and then I'm gonna go over here. Simple and easy. Put it on. Okay, then you have time to make it look straight. Then I'm taking this, and I am taking my dimensionals, put them on the back of the dimensionals, secure that, and this, peel them off, and then once you do so, there you go. The only thing that you need to pay attention is that, oh, this is supposed to be up here. Hold on, I made a mess. I want this to be a little bit higher and straight, so I'm gonna peel. See how these come off nice and easy? There. I want this to be straight. Voila. Voila. And straight right here. Down there. Now I'm gonna take my card front. This is a 5.5 by 8.5, scored in half. Fold it. Use my bone folder or a wood or your block. There, and yet again, you know me, have to have dimensionals. You can skip this part if you don't want, but I like to use my dimensionals. I don't put that many. Pinch, peel, pinch, peel, pinch and peel. They come off so easy if you do that. So there, a little tip for you. This goes right here. Voila. I'm doing the insert, but I'm using this one. Open it up, making sure that I'm gluing it the right way, depending on which way the card goes. The insert, I don't like to stamp anything. I'm gonna just use it and write down whatever. Sometimes I just write a note and put a post-it note and send it, and so the recipient can just reuse the card. And a card cannot be completed without bling. And I'm taking this big bling here, lifting it up if it comes up, or using this, go under with the U-Pick tool, put a little bit of bling there. So I cover all the requirements of the card, a little bit of gold, a little bit of other colors. So this is card number 1, ladies. Okay, done. Let's move it aside and move on to the second card. The second card is a little bit more involved, but I did most of the job ahead of time. Okay. So the second card is this, and that comes from, I forgot to show you, this is a bundle that is in the January to June mini catalog. As I told you, we have a retiring list, so everything that is highlighted is retiring. Okay, so I used this Designer Series paper that is on sale, 20%, and I used the Parisian Beauty bundle as well as the Champagne Rhinestone. These will carry over. This is retiring and this is retiring. I just love this paper, just love. I'm gonna show you, probably I already showed you what I did with that paper. I'll come around, and with the same stamp set, this is something that I did back in before the whole thing COVID happened, and this was my February project, and I used the stamp set right here and the dies, and the dies have the Tour Eiffel that you can cut it detailed or just cut it like I did in the card, and then Amour, Merci, Merci beaucoup, and everything else. So this is the Designer Series paper. I think is worth it. Worth it. Okay, let's move on. So bundle, stamp set, and dies. You can choose to buy them separate if you like them, but if you get it together, you save 10%, and that's what this little 10% off means. Okay, I'm gonna show you right here. It shows in bigger. Okay, that is that. So what I did, let me just move aside. I'm gonna start showing you what I did ahead of time. So this is the card base, just simple and easy. Fold it, set it aside. This is my piece right there, and we're gonna go from this plain to all of this. Then I have a piece of Designer Series paper that I punched out from this little piece right here, and this goes behind. I used the dies to cut out 2 of these, and this is what this die will give you, these swirly elements. Then I went ahead and stamped, where is my Tour Eiffel? I left it over here. So I stamped this image on Whisper White, and then I went ahead and die cut it using this die. Okay, so I did that on ahead of time. And just to show you, this is the champagne foil that we carry in the annual catalog. This is gonna stay. Okay, now let's go on and show you how to do it. First of all, I am going to stamp this image in soft suede, and I'm going to stamp it on a piece of vellum. And because I need it to dry, because when you stamp on vellum, I'm gonna just stamp it and set it aside. And then I'm going to, see, I'm going to punch it out. But as you can see, it is still wet and I don't want to touch it, so I'm going to set it aside for now. Okay, let me just go over and work on this. Okay, I am using this there. I'm using Petal Pink, and we're coordinating. This is Petal Pink cardstock, and we're coordinating with Petal Pink ink. And I'm going to open it. I'm going to stamp, not the Follow Your Heart, but this little fine prints. Okay, and I'm going to ink it and randomly stamp it. I don't even know if it's going to be the same or not, because who remembers, you know. I'm stamping it, stamping it, stamping it, and stamp it right there. Okay, randomly. Done. Then I'm going to take this part, this stamp here. I'm gonna stamp it this, like it looks like a postal thingamabobber. You know, when you get the stuff and you mail it. That's how I'm gonna call it. Okay. This part is done, but as you can see, maybe you can or maybe not, this piece of cardstock has a little bit of a texture. Okay, so I am going to run the piece into the die cutting machine with an embossing folder, and this will be the result. But as a tip, you always want to stamp first and then run it through the Big Shot or the die cutting machine that you have. Okay, because the surface will not be even, so your stamping will not be perfect or will not be even. Let's say it, because perfect is okay, but it doesn't really matter. So I'm not going to show you. I'm just going to grab the piece. I'm going to take, this is called the Subtle Embossing Folder. So I'm going to put my piece of cardstock in here. And do you see this line? This line? This line helps you make sure that you're putting the paper straight. But I'm going to do it this way. It doesn't really matter, top and down. But I like it to be straight. And then I close it, run it through the Big Shot or my die cutting machine here. And then when it comes out, it looks like so. Do you see it? Can you see it? Then I'm gonna take a pair of dull scissors, because I don't want to ruin my snips, and I'm going to rough it up like this. Okay, this is another one. And if I rip it, I don't care, because it's, the idea was to, you know, like an old book, you know, like antiquing kind of. And I'm gonna just do so. This is one of my favorite techniques. You can even use your fingernails and just run it through the paper, but the scissors give him a little bit of extra humph, you know. So you just do that, and even if you rip a little bit, it doesn't matter. Okay, a little technique for you. Hello Liz, I can see you. Hello ladies, welcome. Okay, so this is that. Now I can take my thingamabobber, my my image stamped on vellum, and I'm gonna punch it out with my 1-inch punch. Okay, then I think I took this one here. This will have to have a dimensional behind, and it fits right there. And what I'm gonna do, I think I took a glue dot. Where are my glue dots? Glue dots, right here. Maybe. Hold on, ladies. I forgot. Right here. My glue dots. And I'm going to take my vellum, stick it on right here in the middle. Try not to lift it. Let's do it this way. Do it the opposite way. will be easier so I don't mess it up. You see what I did? I took this one and then put it there. And now I'm going to take this and stick it on. Voila. This is not really dried yet. Okay, I'm going to leave it there because I can put it on at the last minute. So let's work on this. I did this way. This is going to go right here. This is going to go, so one was underneath. Then I put dimensionals to secure it because then my Tory fell is going to go right there. See it? And then I'm going to put one on the bottom right here. One, see, I did a mess. Always, always use the other side of the paper, ladies. Never throw it away. Okay, this is going to go like that, like so. And then I left it like that, but this time I'm going to use mini dimensionals. Look at how cute they are. That will fit perfectly in my back. The back of the paper. This is going to be covered so I can attach this. Pinch. And then peel. And I'm not putting anything in the middle because I'm using this one. So you're doing a dual purpose. Don't waste. Okay? And then let's put this one on. Hopefully straight. My Tory fell will be straight. Voila. Then I'm taking this. And I am putting this one right here because I wanted to use it. And right there. Voila, this part is done. And I'm gonna go ahead and glue and put this one on top because I don't have to do anything to it but just glue. So, but I want dimension and I am gonna put my dimensionals on it. Okay, then I need to do one more set of stamping and finish the card for you ladies. So hopefully you'll like this card. And this is gonna go like that. It's very simple and easy. You know me, so I'm going to peel this now and put it on. Straight there, so it can dry right there. Okay, now let me stamp, hopefully without making a mess. So I am stamping this sentiment on here. Do you think I can do it? We'll see, because you're gonna watch me do it. And I think I stamped it. Let's do this. Might be a different stamp. I might have to use another color, but ladies, bear with me. I'm trying to stamp it straight. No, this is the right one. I was going to say no, I can't fit that in there because I cut it to size. Maybe I think this card with this sentiment could easily be a graduation card. Follow your heart. It will, and I don't like it because it's too high. That's why you always use the other side of the paper. There's nothing wrong with it. Let's see if this is better. Oh yeah, way better. And I'm gonna let it dry a little bit because I'm gonna show you what I did. Okay, let it dry. I'm going to take this and I'm gonna repeat the layering because I want it to match, you know. This. So, voila. This is done. And let it dry quickly. It's already dried. This is the right side. This is the right side here. And I'm taking crumb cake because I don't like it to be this bright. Okay, so I'm taking crumb cake and a sponge. And watch me. I'm going to take this one. I do this and then take it off a little bit and just antiquing. Just go over lightly. Very light. Because I'm, you know, the little French flair. As you can see, my ink dries quick and it's done. Then I'm gonna glue it on here, and then nobody will know what's in the back because it's gonna be glued down. And just do it like so. Voila. There. This is gonna go on right here, and I'm gonna put one dimensional in the back to even out this, so I don't need anything else. Peel this, follow your heart there. Now I forgot to stamp the insert, and I will do it right away. I am using this image, okay, and I think this is crooked. Voila. And take my liquid glue, stick it on, and a card is not completed without some bling. And I'm taking my champagne rhinestone, and these will carry on in the new catalog. And I already put my pre-order in, but I will not show you the stuff until it is time, because you know, you want to be surprised. And we have so much good stuff still here available that it's, this one I'm gonna do it right there, different. Okay, so just recap what I've done. These are the two cards. As you know, what I do, one person will get this set of cards, and this one will be the other one. Let me grab my share. This is my May host code in case you're interested in anything that I showed you today. And stay tuned, because I'm gonna post my newsletter with my special for the month of May. And if you share the love with your friends, you will receive these two cards in the mail. The more you share, the more entries you will have. Okay? Let me see if you have questions. Okay, ladies. Hey, hello, Maxine from Michigan. Thank you, ladies, for watching. Thank you for spending the hour or so with me. And I really appreciate you joining me. Two things that I never mentioned. I now have a YouTube channel. It's called my name, Monica Ghiberti. So if you would like to subscribe, I will post my videos on there. And then when I get to 100 subscribers, then my link will be personalized. And right now it's just a generic. So if you feel like helping, just go on and subscribe. There's nothing, and then you can just click the little bell button, and then every time I post something, you'll be notified. And also, if you want to join my Stamping with Monica group, I'm trying to grow that group so I can just post and do the videos over there. You will see my posts faster on the group than my business page. And then I think that is it. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you enjoyed the show. Okay, make sure to make a comment so I know that you were here. Okay, bye, ladies. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.